Hi, everyone. How are you today? Happy Wednesday. It is me, Samara Davis. Waiting for a few folks to come on. Let's get our comments going. Hey, everyone. If you guys can see my post, definitely leave me a note. Let me know that you guys are following along. We are on a couple different places today. We are on our YouTube channel. We're on Facebook Live for our BBS business page, our BBS personal page, our private general page, and our society page, and also on the IW Harper page. So I'm just going to let everyone come in. I see Christia says, hi, how are you, Sor? Come on in if you guys are following along. Today is all about it's the IW Harper Day. We've got a live Q&A session with Whiskey and Rosemary. So just wanting to make sure we've got quite an audience before we get started. I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, few people joining us. Hi everyone, Samara Davis with the Black Bourbon Society. So this has been a really huge partnership that we have taken on with IW Harper. And we are so excited to finally reveal this to you. If you look onto our YouTube channel and up on IGTV, we are uploading the first of 3 series, 3 parts that we're doing, focusing on Atlanta's Team Harper. They're influencers, they're cultural mavens, they're artists, they're all amazing individuals redefining excellence all in their own way. So welcome. And we're going to dive right into this. Kicking off the series for us today is 2 of my favorite people here in Atlanta. They're amazing bartenders that I've seen literally grow up in this industry. When I used to fly in from California, I would go and hang out with them. And I just remember them learning and hearing about their stories, traveling overseas, and now to see them turn from bartenders into these cocktail mavens, these cocktail experiences that they create has been amazing to witness. And so I've chosen them to represent what it means to be exceptionally refined. All right, so let's dive right on into this series. I want to share with you a cocktail before we get started and before we bring in Whiskey and Rosemary, Erica and Raquel. We are going to make their cocktail they curated for themselves called Whiskey and Rosemary Sour. So super simple. It's going to take 1.5 ounces of, here we go, of IW Harper Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. So we're going to do that. And, I'm not a bartender. I just pretend to be one. I just love it. And I love bartender culture. So bear with me if I don't shake right, if I don't hold my elbows up. You'll see in the video, Erica and Raquel totally show me how to lift my elbows to make sure I get that shake. I'm going to try and do that today. So anyways, let's go. So 1.5, here we go, of IW Harper Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. We've got 3/4 ounce of Earl Grey tea. I've got some steeping right here. So literally just some Earl Grey tea, some extra flavor, some earthiness in here. Let me do this without spilling. Got it. All right. We've got about 1/4 ounce of fresh honey. So that equals, according to them, about 2 good bar spoons, I believe. Let me get some more of that in there. All right. And then a teaspoon of lemon curd. All right. So I'm going to get that as well and pour that in there. All right. And we're going to add some ice to this. I'm using my hands because I'm at home and I can't find my ice scooper. But if you're a professional bartender, you'd have an ice scooper. And time to shake. All right. See if I can get this thing open. Hi there, Bourbon Lens. Thank you for joining, and happy hour to you too. All right. Let's add some ice to my rocks glass here. And again, I don't have an ice shovel. I can't find it. Sorry. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to strain right on in here. And we've got our whiskey and rosemary sour. All right, I want to bring in Whiskey and Rosemary, Erica and Raquel, and we'll continue to ask questions. I know that a lot of you haven't quite watched the film yet. So when you get a chance to see our recording and our happy hour, definitely it'll all come full circle. It's already on our YouTube channel. Like I said, it's uploaded onto our IGTV. It'll be in Facebook. It'll be in BBS. We'll post it as many places as we can. But for right now, I'm going to bring in the stars of our show, our Team Harper members, and just really get to know them so you can get to know them even better and see why they're so amazing. So, hey, ladies.
Hello.
How are you?
I am fantastic. You have your cocktails there.
Yes, cheers.
You did a really good job, by the way.
Yeah, great. That was really good.
Yes.
I'm over here sweating. I'm like, oh, I need to do them proud.
So cheers to that.
Cheers to you. It was an amazing time just, working with you all and producing this whole exceptionally refined series. And not only did we meet for your episode, but you also curated all of the cocktails for the entire series. So just getting a chance to see you all interpret each one of the Team Harper members and put their personality into a cocktail was just, it's just brilliant to see you two work together as a team and just come up with the most creative things that you guys can come up with. So cheers to you. That was fun.
Yeah, good time.
We were wonderful. Like everyone, the team, all the teams were amazing.
Yes, and I think we did the cocktails pretty according to their personality.
Mm-hmm.
Right. We asked them questions about their personality. I think it turned out pretty good. So.
Yeah. We didn't ask them necessarily about anything that was going in it. We just asked them random questions.
Yes.
Well, tell me, what does it mean for you guys to be a part of Team Harper?
I love the fact that Team Harper they're really about community. And even the backstory about how it got started is very Dollar in a Dream. And I just respect that so much. That's part of the reason why I love being a part of it, definitely the community aspect and just, starting from scratch and working hard. So, yeah.
Awesome. Tell us more about how you came up with your own cocktail, the Whiskey and Rosemary Sour.
Nice. Well, the Whiskey and Rosemary Sour, we really wanted to create something that was simple and easily transformable in different environments, whether someone is a bartender or someone who loves the hobby of bartending. So we chose to create these ingredients to complement the spice and the deliciousness from the bourbon itself. So we wanted to highlight the bourbon and complement it with the Earl Grey. We thought that complemented the spice, the honey, the little bit of cinnamon.
Yes. And we wanted to bring ourselves to the glass too.
Yeah.
So of course we have whiskey and rosemary.
Definitely. And then we added the lemon curd for the silkiness, the texture, also the color makes it this bright yellow color. So it's just an experience with all of the flavors together. And then the cute little garnish of rosemary.
Of course.
Okay.
So, that always leads into, folks know you all as Whiskey and Rosemary. I didn't know your real names for a year or two because I always called you guys Whiskey and Rosemary. So let's go into the story of how you guys came up with your name.
Okay, so the name came about, we worked for a space called Studio Number 7, which was an event space. It was one day after work, of course. We had a few whiskeys, and we were kind of we were having a good time. We were singing, dancing. Our friend William Bootsby was there. He was definitely a part of that experience, and we kind of just like she said, we were vibing.
We started singing, vibing, like just having a great time. Like after work, like our hours ended like at 2 a.m. So we're just chatting, having a good time, actually enjoying our night. Well, we enjoyed the entire night, but actually, just taking a break and just really enjoying ourselves amongst ourselves. So we just started singing. It came out.
It was a song. It came about like a song. We were just singing, literally.
And it became catchy. Yeah, we were like, that's catchy.
That's so catchy. We had thought about doing a blog before, so it was perfect. Like it was just perfect.
It stuck to the wall. So
So now you're ready to be called that for the rest of your life. Like,
let's go.
Yeah, we're definitely creating a business around like the whiskey and rosemary. Even though we do make sure we keep our individuality in this because we're two like separate dope individuals, but and we get to express our creativity through whiskey and rosemary for sure.
So then that brings us to, we call this series Exceptionally Refined. And for us, it was really about how do we continue to redefine and refine excellence in all crafts, right? Mm-hmm. Which is what IW Harper has been doing for decades. It's, essentially. So how do you do that together and individually too?
Well, I would say for me, as far as like exceptionally refining myself, it's just like finding ways that I can just continually better myself. And that I think that's a very simple way. It's so profound, but it's very just simple. Like just finding ways like how can I do this better? Or that's interesting. Let me try something new. Or let me overcome this.
Yeah, I second that. I think experiencing like life and just making sure you're going outside your comfort zone and you're doing things that you've never done before. Even like travel is a big thing that we both love. So that definitely is how we like get inspired by, new flavors or colors, people, whatever, like everything, So it's definitely just experiencing life and being present in that is key.
Ooh, and what you said about perspective, like having more perspectives of anything can allow you to refine things because you have more choices to choose from, and you can refine like what's not for you, what's for you, and that's how you can become more, I guess, whole or sensitive.
I love that. That's so poetic. Awesome. So, this is supposed to be a live Q&A. So for everyone that's following us along on Facebook and YouTube, definitely chime in. We've got a few fans of yours already. They're already jumping in, saying how much they love you. So if there's any questions out there in social media land, go ahead and ask them. But you and I, we can talk all. So definitely just wanted to let's see. Let's go through some rapid fire questions while we wait for some other questions to come through. I love rapid fire. It's literally like a game show. I'm gonna ask something of you, and you just shout out the first answer that comes to you. It's a little bit. It's not there, but it's more of truth in this. So just be honest. But are you down for that?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
All right, we'll start off with something easy. Favorite color?
Orange.
Yeah, pink and blue haven't decided.
Okay. Favorite fruit?
Mango and gooseberries.
Raspberries for me.
Raspberries. Okay. Favorite way to drink your bourbon? There's no wrong answer to this. You can drink ice, water, even with soda. But what's your favorite way to sip your whiskey?
On the rocks.
Old fashions.
Old fashions with rosemary in it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite food pairing to enjoy IW Harper Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey with?
Ooh. Well, I had it with a seafood dinner last night. It's like lobster, sweet potatoes, broccolini. It's delicious. And I just had it neat, straight up. I had the 15-year-old. I think that was a great pairing.
That's awesome.
For me, I would say some like a herb fish, herb fish of any sort. I just love the herb fish.
Yeah. If you could share a glass of IW Harper Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey with anyone who has passed on, alive, fictitious, historical, who would it be?
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay. Well, the first person that came to my mind was Tupac. Today is his birthday.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say Tupac. I have many loved ones who passed away for sure that I would have a whiskey with, but he was the first person I just thought about. So
the first person for me was Maya Angelou. Yeah. But that's the first person that popped into my head. But like so many.
There's so many people.
Like,
so many.
I'm just going to say, for me, the answer is always Oprah. I'm just going to keep that until somebody forwards one of our pieces of content over to Oprah and we get a chance to meet her.
Yeah, that would be great. Yes.
I'd love to teach her how to drink whiskey. I'm sure she
we can make this cocktail for her. She should definitely have a whiskey.
I know, right?
She should. She absolutely should. And she refines excellence all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go through a quick tasting. Do you all want to do a quick tasting? I know we did a tasting during our session, or we could just talk about what we loved most about it.
No, we're prepared for a tasting.
Let's go.
All right, so let's talk about what we love. Let's wrap up and talk about what we love most about the IW Harper Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. And I see Raquel has the 15-year Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey as well, which is, of course, in its iconic Art Deco decanter. And so, let's talk a little bit about it and tell us what you love about it.
Yes. So for the 15-year-old, I definitely love the flavor. It's very smooth. You would think that it has that harsh, that whiskey usually has, but it's actually very smooth. I love the caramel notes in it, vanilla notes in it. I'm like, those are my flavors, all day. So that's really what I love about it. And it's an easy sipper. It'll get you there.
I think you nailed it. I love it because visually it's super appealing. It's nice. It is sexy. You feel great when you drink it just visually, and then when you open the bottle, it's an easy sipper, like you said. It's great, neat, and I can just really enjoy the whiskey, and I can taste the different flavors of the notes that you mentioned. It's very chill. Relax after a long day. It's a great sipper. So
yeah. I think what I love most about it is it's got this great, woodsy characteristic to it. And because it is only 90 proof, it's a great, or 86 proof, I'm sorry. It's such a great, it's easy. Like you said, it's easy. You can just drink and drink and drink responsibly, of course.
Of course, yeah.
But you really just enjoy the flavors of it without it, taking you out, or being too strong to enjoy.
Right. You can have only one and be okay.
Yeah. So it's just something that I don't know, whenever I sip IW Harper 15-year, it's perfect for a Sunday afternoon, nothing really on the agenda. It's just, you're just having a really quiet, jazzy day.
Yes, it is jazzy. I like that. Yes, it is very jazzy.
You get some instrumentals, keep your feet back, relax, get comfortable. It's the perfect spirit.
Absolutely. Well, ladies, this is the end of our Q&A session already. So it's been a pleasure catching up with you again, and I can't wait. We'll continue to connect throughout the series as we roll out the next two. Next week we've got Kurt Cam who will be joining us, and we'll reveal his episode and also a live Q&A with him as well. So thank you all so much. Where can everyone find and follow you?
You can follow us on Instagram at Whiskey and Rosemary. That's spelled out exactly how it is, whiskey with an E.
Mm-hmm.
And we also have a website, whiskeyandrosemary.com.
And we'll be there. Well, thank y'all so much.
Yes.
Thank you for having us. Thank you,
Samara.
Samara. Thank you, Samara. We love you.
Oh, I love you, ladies.
Love you too.
And cheers to all of Team Harper.
Yes.
And for everyone who's following along, we'll be back next Wednesday, 6 o'clock, and we'll have another live Q&A session. Thank you so much for joining along with us today, and have a great evening. Cheers, guys.